Elixir of life. So normally, what we do at the Let's Play with Nate and Dookie, we don't actually play anything. We usually just answer questions and tell stories and just have a good time. And it's usually like a late Saturday night. Well, kind of like mine was last night. It's usually like in that time slot, and everybody's just kind of like off their rocker and things get weird. So I can't promise weirdness on this Sunday afternoon, but I'll do my best. So hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna call somebody and see if he picks up and tell him he's missing his panel. You guys can leave the message. No.
Same time zone, right?
He's in Florida. Answer, you jerk.
Hi, you've reached Nate with Nate Smith Music. I'm sorry I missed your call, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, I'll get back to you shortly. Thanks.
Hi, Nate. I'm at your panel. Where are you? Everyone wants to know where you are. Everybody say hi to Nate. Hi, Nate. Call me back, boo. Well, we tried. So, does anybody have any questions they want to ask? If you can even ask like questions that would be for Nate, and I'll answer them like Nate. Yes. I absolutely can after this at 1:45 in the dealer room, in the autograph section right after this. We will do it. We'll do the signing thing.
Y'all look like you need some coffee.
We saw the line and we were like, nah.
It took about an hour and a half to get that line.
That's crazy.
You could walk right in. I waited until about 2 o'clock to go in there. Stood there for 5 minutes. I decided to screw that.
Who came to the panel last night? Some of you? Like half of you? That's cool. Where were you guys? Hey! Well, look who it is. Wait, say that again.
Did you just jack my panel?
Yeah, I jacked your panel.
My God.
Hey, Nate.
Everybody wishes you were here.
I wish I was there too. I'm sorry I didn't make it, but
I
I'm
wish
a
Nate
full
was here.
human.
Everyone wishes Markiplier was here.
Who the hell was that?
He's some radio DJ or something. Oh, snap, I'm on a screen. Oh, crap.
Oh, for real? Yeah. Oh.
I'm on Twitch, Nate. You should watch.
What's Twitch?
Twitch is a champion from League of Legends.
Oh.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I'm on it.
Oh, good for you, man. You
Yeah.
made it. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say to the lovely people here?
No, I think we're good.
We're good?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Okay. I say hi, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it, and I'm a horrible human, and I hope everyone enjoys their moo cone.
Cool. All right.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, well, all right. He called. So, any questions?
There's a beautiful microphone.
You can stand up. You can stand up, and because I got nothing today.
Hey, Dookie. Love your videos. I also want to really say thank you for bashing Generation 1, because I honestly hate that generation with a passion.
I never bashed Generation 1. It's just not unequivocally better than anything else. You know, everyone's...
Your Gen 1 video was amazing.
Thank you. I was pretty scathing. Like, I just sometimes... Half my videos are, like, inspired by me reading comments on YouTube videos and just being like, you're wrong, and I can say that to thousands of people.
How's Petch doing?
Petch?
Yeah, Petch.
Petch is best. Petch is doing great. She is a pretty princess. She's the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom.
I guess my real question is, what's your favorite shiny Pokemon?
I believe what I said in my video was Metagross, because that thing is just badass. It's like the gold X and the like platinum body looks so cool. That's probably number one. There's a few that are up there. Like I really like Ho-Oh. It looks more like a fire type when it's shiny.
What was your first shiny, by the way?
My first shiny, aside from the red Gyarados, that I caught or that I encountered, because those are different stories.
Oh, I'd like to hear both.
Well, one time I was playing Ruby or I can't remember if it was Ruby or Sapphire, and so I always knew in the back of my head, I was like, if I ever encounter a shiny that knows like a self-destruct move or like that knows a like getaway move or whatever, I was like, I need to be aware of that because it could happen. I could lose my chance immediately. And so as long as I catch it, as long as I'm aware that could happen, then I can just, I'll work around it. I'll do what I have to do to catch it. If that means like quick ball, then that's what I'll do. So I'm playing through Ruby or Sapphire, and I encounter a shiny ball toy. Ooh. And that was my first one I ever encountered, and I was like, oh, snap. And I looked at what level it was, and I went on Bulbapedia, and I was like, okay, it knows self-destruct. There's a 1 in 4 chance, and I was like, I have to just catch this thing. So I throw the ball, shake, 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 breaks out. I was like, no. And then it used a move. It didn't use self-destruct, and I was like, okay, it's a 1 in 4 chance. I don't think just throwing balls is going to do the trick. And I had a Slugma in my team that knew Yawn, and I was like, I'm going to go for the sleep. Switch into Slugma.
Self-destruct.
Gone. So that was depressing. First, I don't even know, because it wasn't even like that memorable. Oh, yeah, it was. It was Gen 5, and it was, oh my God, I think Crocodile? I think it was Crocodile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he had like a perfect attack IV, but he was modest, and I was just like, no! So yeah, I don't find shinies. I do not find them ever. It's awful. But the ball toy story is fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's
one
fun.
last thing. Could you do the I'll kill you and I'll strangle you, the link cable voice?
Sure. I need some context. What am I killing people for?
Every time you end the video, you're just like, I'll kill you.
All right, you guys, you better have a good time at MomoCon or I'll kill you! And I will kill you by choking you with a link cable!
Thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Hi, Dookieshed. I find your Pokemon inspirational quotes very inspirational.
Did you like that video?
I really liked it, actually.
It was a different thing.
Made me feel good.
Good.
So we know Nate can sing a little. Can you sing?
I'm okay.
Can you sing?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No. I sang Give It Away at karaoke last night. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. What I got, you got to give it to your mama. What I got, you got to give it to your papa. I'm talking to you out there. They don't want to do a little dance and then drink a little water. So that's all you get out of me. That's not really singing either.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We never know.
Sup, Luigi?
I can't do that.
Wahoo!
I can't do the noise. I'm sorry. Okay, what is the weirdest thing that has ever happened to you?
Like
Just like, okay, like, so you're walking down the street. And
in
this
life?
Yeah.
Oh, I got one.
Let's hear it. Come
Ooh.
on.
Who plays Silent Hill? Okay. Silent Hill 3 was my first horror game, my first Silent Hill game. I played it 10 years ago when it came out. And my friend in high school, my one friend in high school, he came over and he's like, I brought this game, Silent Hill. And he's like a super weirdo and he's really into like gore and horrible things. And he's like, I brought this scary game. And I'm like, great, this is going to be weird. And it was weird. So he brings over Silent Hill 3 and we play through, if not the entire game, most of it in one night till the sun starts coming up. And if you've never played Silent Hill, it's psychological horror. It's not. There's literally no jump scares because you hear something off in the distance and you're like, what is that? It's coming to kill me. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. And then you never see what it is. You never find out. So sometimes you find out, but sometimes you don't. Like you just don't know if you will ever know what the thing is that you think might kill you. And it just ruins your mental state and you just deteriorate. At least this is what happened to me the first time. I mean, like ever since then, I'm like kind of conditioned for it. That game will change you. The game will mess you up. So anyway, with that in mind, I became a huge fan of the series. And when the Silent Hill movie came out, I went and saw it. I went and saw it with my friends. And I actually lived kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And you had to drive. Has anyone been to like Florida? Gainesville? From Gainesville? You know Payne's Prairie? Okay. There's this big 2-mile-long stretch of highway that cuts right through this big old prairie. It's like kind of like a wetland type thing. And it's really swampy. And in the summer, at night, it's all steamy and foggy. And like pretty scary. So I drive to see the Silent Hill movie. I see the movie. It wasn't that great, honestly, but I still was like kind of freaked out just because when you get me thinking, when I start thinking about Silent Hill, I'm just like I'm just on edge and like just nothing is okay. And so I had Silent Hill on the brain. I'm driving home a little freaked out. I get to Payne's Prairie. It's foggier than ever. So I'm driving through this fog, right? And I'm already just like, just get home. I'm like I'm waiting for the highway to just like completely drop off. And then I'm going to get out of my car and be like, well, I'm in Silent Hill. Guess I got to deal with this now. So I'm just driving along. I'm just like, just get home. And I see these red splatters streaked all over the road. And I'm like, it's happening. It's actually happening. Like, this was terrifying. Like, I was already freaked out. And then I see this, and I'm just like, this is not okay. Like, there's no explanation. This wasn't here when I drove to the movie theater. Why are there red splatters all over the road in this fog after I just saw Silent Hill? This is not okay. So, I obviously didn't get sucked into Silent Hill and have to go through an eternal hell to deal with some weird part of my psyche or whatever that game tries to do. I made it home so freaked out. Like, I lived in the woods back then, so that was rough. And like the next morning I drive down the road and it's paint, paint spill. But in the heavy fog in the middle of the night after seeing Silent Hill, it was the scariest thing ever. It was so, like, what a coincidence. Right after seeing that stupid movie, I see this. Ugh. So that was weird. Rip Konami.
Yeah. I don't know if you were pro Jared's panel, but he just went off.
I would go off if I wasn't so tired. Like, what? We can't have nice things anymore. Like, every game I get excited. I don't even get excited for games. I'm like, oh, look, they're making a thing they're going to cancel. I can't wait till they cancel that game. You look like you have a question.
Hi. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know you.
That's okay.
But I have someone on the phone with me who's crazy fan of you. If you could say hi to him, that'd be
Absolutely.
really awesome. Thanks. I don't know why I said it.
Yeah.
Just hold it up.
Hello, Gavin. This is. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. You keep me in a job. All right, you have a good one. All right, I'm gonna give the phone back now. Bye.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I have a question for you.
Yes, dear.
How do I turn that on?
You just touch
Am
it.
I
I'm
on?
sure it'll get
Hello?
turned on.
Cool. Okay. If you're so freaked out by Silent Hills, then why don't you use that as an inspiration for like a Silent Hills will F you up?
Well, it's canceled, so
There's still plenty of stuff
I do
want
wanna
to
branch that out because I did the one. Did any of you watch the Mega Man the Beat video?
Yeah.
Beat will F you up. Yeah. So like I wanna branch out. I could do like Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Pyramid Head will
I think
F
it'd be
you up.
great. Don't you guys think that'd be great?
What's up?
Okay. Hello, I was wondering, I don't know if you made a video about this, but do you have like a favorite TM, like in Pokemon?
Interesting question. I mean, that kind of changes when they stop getting consumed after one use. Because, like, in Gen 1... Is that thunder?
Yeah, it's Silent Hill coming alive.
Oh my.
The Poke Gods have
I
spoken.
think we have our answer. No, actually, my answer was going to be close to that because I always, in the earlier generations, when you had to, when they were consumed after one use, I always liked the ones that you could buy at the Celadon Mart because, like, you could just load up on hyper beams, and Thunder I think was one of them because they sold all the low accuracy ones there. I think they sold Thunder, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, Blizzard.
Yeah.
That was later, but yeah. So I really like those in the earlier generations, just because like you caught something new, you put it on your team, and you're just like, well, I got tricks, I got moves. It's just like everything can learn Hyper Beam, and then you just Hyper Beam everything, and GG.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of something. Well, when you do a randomizer and you have the TMs randomized and you pick up a TM for milk drink and you teach it to your Steelix, your Steelix that you named the tits. So, milk drink's my favorite TM.
Okay. And if you could make another Rotom form, what would you make? Like,
Let's see. We have a washing machine, a toaster, a
Yeah.
ceiling fan, a lawnmower.
fridge.
What other appliance? It's gonna be like an appliance. How about a blender?
Blender.
Steel type.
Rotom blend, yes. Yeah,
Rotom blend.
That sounds pretty
Will it
cool.
blend?
Yeah.
Will it blend?
Make
Rotom
that
edition.
OU.
Rotom blender. I like it.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Legitimate question this time.
Okay. All questions are legitimate.
I'm kind of out of the loop, so I don't know, but I love you and Nate playing Minecraft.
Oh yeah?
And I was wondering, because I really actually haven't checked, if that was coming back or is it back already, or...
We started our Nate and Dookie channel with that.
Yes.
And we did... I can't remember if we do like 5 episodes? I don't even remember.
Like maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah, we did basically like one recording session and we never touched it again. Because we were just like, why are we playing Minecraft? It just seemed like the obvious thing, like, I don't know, everybody likes Minecraft, let's play Minecraft.
Yeah, it was
and
like the thing.
We talk about it all the time. We're just like, why don't we do that again? That like we were that was gonna be fun. We were gonna do survival, we were gonna try to go get Ender Dragon, and we just like never touched it again. But now that he's moving, have you guys been wondering about the fate of Nate and Dookie? Because we haven't uploaded in like months.
Think about it every day.
Yeah, kind of.
So I'll address that. I addressed it last night, but I'll tell you guys. But anyway, now that he's moving to LA, we're gonna need to play more stuff that's online and not in person, because I'm only gonna be able to fly up there like a couple times a year probably. So Minecraft would be. We were gonna do Pixelmon. Did we do Pixelmon? I don't even remember. We were trying to set it up, and I don't know if we actually posted some or if we just set it up and then gave up. I don't know. But the answer is probably. We will probably do more Minecraft because I think that's a good thing that, like, since we'll be long distance, it'll be a long distance relationship. We will, we'll need more online stuff to play.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, Dookie, you and a lot of the other YouTuber and famous people here, you make a lot of people fangirl over you. Is there any person or something that makes you fangirl over?
If I ever meet Ego Raptor, like, I would say probably Ego Raptor, and then, I mean, that'd be cool. Like, there's a lot of people where it'd be like, that'd be cool to meet them, but like, Ego Raptor's honestly like senpai for me. Like, he is who inspired me most, like, to start doing YouTube. Also, Keiji Inafune, the creator of Mega Man, I think if I meet him, I will straight up cry. Be like, thank you for the childhood. That was nice of you, giving me a childhood.
Wasn't he at SGC last year?
He was. You know who wasn't?
You.
Yeah. That's like my biggest regret in life is I didn't go to that. He was also at PAX, and I went to PAX, and I went to his panel, and I almost cried at his panel, but I missed his autograph signing, and I bought this stupid $80 Mega Man helmet that I was going to get him to sign because I didn't know I missed his signing. And now, like, I went and gave Capcom money, and I don't even like them anymore just because I wanted him to sign this Mega Man helmet. So I don't know, maybe if he's back this year. I think he is. I think he goes to PAX fairly regularly. Does anyone have a question? If not, I'm going to talk about Nate and Dookie. What's going on with that? I will eventually, though.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. What do you think about Five Nights at Freddy's, My Little Pony, and Frozen?
I like you. Well, here's the thing about opinions. They're like wieners. And unless somebody asks you to shove it down their throat, you probably shouldn't. That being said...
I take this swig.
That being said, I have played one night at Freddy's. Literally, I've played one night of that game, and I got killed, and I was like, what? Why? Why did I die? What kind of game is this? Why am I dead already? This is dumb. And I stopped. I think that was just me being a total baby and being like, this is dumb. I'm not scared. I died, and I shouldn't die. I'm good at video games. This is dumb. I'm not playing this anymore. Why is this popular? It's popular because it's dumb. People like dumb stuff. So I really don't have much of an opinion on it. I want to play it, but I want to record it when I play it, and because I want all my reactions to be genuine. And if I just play a whole bunch of it before I record it, like I did with Honey Pop, I couldn't stop. Once you pop, the fun... Nope, we're not going to go there.
Have you had sex with the girls yet?
No.
Spoiler.
I can't wait. I don't... Okay, My Little Pony, never even touched it. So all I know is there are bronies, and that's weird. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm the kind of person that would become a brony. Like, because I like stupid cutesy garbage. So
You would be the biggest brony that ever.
I would
bronied.
probably be a huge brony. And then Frozen. Great movie. The internet completely ruined it. I was late seeing Frozen. I didn't see it till it was like out of theaters. And so I have this friend, my friend Brittany. She is the spoiler queen. She's just like, can I tell you this thing? And I'm like, no. And she's like, okay, well, I'm going to tiptoe around the thing so much that you know it. And so she she does it with like Game of Thrones and all this stuff, and then so she just pulls up on YouTube. She's like, okay, but check out. I'm not gonna spoil the movie. I'm not gonna ruin the movie, but check out this song. And she plays like literally every song from Frozen for me. And I'm like, yes, this is great. This is fantastic. Disney, wow, music, singing, great. And then so I see the movie and I'm like, I have seen this whole thing already. So I mean, it was a good movie. Elsa's a cryomancer. Do you guys know what that is? It's an ice wizard. Yeah. So, what?
I'm heading back up. So I remember you made a video of the top 10 worst designed Pokemon. What is the top 5 best design in your opinion?
Ooh. Off the top of my head, yeah, it's gonna be hard to think. Okay, as much as I think Charizard's way overrated, he has a great design.
Yeah.
He's like pretty badass. And the shiny is like awesome. What else? Who else has a cool design? This is difficult. It really is the extremely like popular, like overrated Pokemon that have the good designs, and that's why they are like that. Like one of the most fantastically designed Pokemon in the world is Pikachu. He's the perfect balance of cute and cool.
And yet you absolutely hate him.
I don't hate him. I mean, I explained this. I have an explanation for this. It's a strange relationship. I'm like a Pikachu hipster. I was like, I liked this thing back when nobody else liked it, and you just found it in the Viridian Forest if you were lucky, and you were like, oh, what's this cool thing? And then the anime came out, and then everybody liked Pikachu, and I was like, well, I liked it first. You like it for the wrong reasons. So, okay. Pokemon that have awesome designs. Metagross, awesome design. I'm just rattling stuff off. This isn't how I make top 10s, I swear. I'll just pull stuff out of my butt. Good design. Want to think of like a new Sylveon. I love Sylveon. Actually, like all evolutions are like really amazing. But how many have I said?
4. You got one more.
I have one more.
Uno más.
I mean, I can't not say Blastoise. I mean, I love turtles and cannons and I don't know. Obviously, there's a reason that I fell in love with the thing the first time I laid eyes on it. I was like, this is badass. So that is 5 just plucked out of my no sleep brain, and there you go.
This was asked at the Mega 64 panel at the last question, so I had to ask you, who do you think is your inner magical girl?
My what?
Your inner magical girl. Who is your inner magical girl?
Who?
Yes.
What do you mean who?
Who do you think is your inner magical girl out of like all the shows?
Oh. Has anybody watched High School Defense Club Love? Yes. I really like the pink kid. But he's a magical boy, but that's the point. I haven't watched a ton of Magical Girl. I mean, kind of not into those types of anime shows. Kind of I don't know. I've been watching a lot of dumb stuff. Like, has anybody seen? Like, I watched Ouran Host Club finally, which was great. Has anybody seen Yamada's First Time?
Oh my god.
This 15-year-old high school girl. This is the caption on Netflix is like, the 15-year-old Yamada wants to sleep with 100 boys in her first year of high school, and I was like, I'm watching this, and it totally changes course. Like, it's not like that. And you see boobs at the end. So that was cool.
I guess my last question is, what's your favorite anime?
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It's
good choice.
Like you show people that, you're like, no, I'm gonna get you into anime. And you show them, they're like, is it all this good? And you're like, yeah. Oh yeah. It's all this good. And then they're just like an addict that just like wants that high again, and they just like keep watching anime. They're like, nothing's that good. Nothing's ever gonna be that good.
Thank you.
Absolutely. What up?
Hey. So, since you are also a fan of Keiji Inafune's work,
oh yeah,
are you stoked for Mighty Number 9?
Is that even a question? Yeah, dude, I gave them like $180.
Yeah.
Yeah. I backed it once, and then when they were like, "Hey, we want more money so we can add more stuff," I was like, "Here you go." I threw my last night's panel. I literally threw my wallet, and somebody ran up here and tried to take it. It was Ho-Oh. That Ho-Oh me money. I feel like this is like doubled since we started.
Yes.
Hi, new people. Nate's not here.
Come get in line and
I mean,
ask
Nate
crazy
turned into a
things.
pretty girl. What's up?
Can I recommend you some animes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say Kill la Kill.
No.
I watched Kill.
No.
I watched Kill la Kill and I loved it.
Oh God,
Because
no.
you have terrible taste in anime, Hunter.
No.
You like Fairy Tale.
You like Attack on Titan.
Let the woman speak.
Anyway.
No, not Kill la Kill. Nanatsu no Taizai. Zankyo no Terror. I should probably say it in English. I think it's the 7 Deadly Sins, and then Terror and Resonance.
Are these on like Crunchyroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have a Crunchyroll
Prepare Feels for Zankyo no Terror. It's only like 12 episodes, and it just hurts.
It hurts. I love it. I love it when they hurt.
No, clan ads. Please don't watch clan ad. What else? I just want someone to fan with. Like when I say, "Have you watched Zankyo no Terror?" What is
I
that?
feel you. Like I'm always trying to get people to play games that I like.
Yeah.
So I can talk about it with them. That's like half the reason I started doing YouTube. Is because I was like, I want to rave about stuff, and I want people to listen. Damn it! So I'm gonna make a video,
Yeah,
and then
all
they'll
my
listen.
friends are into comics and like Marvel, DC. I'm just like, I'm weeaboo trash. So
I mean, I like to call myself an omni dork because like literally any like almost any fan, not everything, but like D&D, played it, Star Wars, love it, Marvel, I have a ton of comics, video games, anime, like seriously, I don't know what it is, but if it's like a dorky thing, there's a good chance I like it.
yeah. Well, try watching those 2 animes. They're pretty good.
Thank you for the recommendation.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. It just disappeared.
You got this.
Wait.
Believe in you.
Oh, yeah. So, Dookieshed.
Yes.
At this point in your life, how do you feel about your username? Do you think it defines you? Does it make you feel special?
Interesting story.
Like, does it
I wish-
embarrass you sometimes?
It does. It's like, okay. I wish this story was better because I have to tell it so much, and I'm just like, well, this happened, and then that was it at the end. But basically, when I was a wee lad in middle school, and the internet was new. Yes, I'm old, and we all talked to each other using AOL Instant Messenger, and you needed like a screen name. Who's heard the word screen name in the past 5 years? So everyone needed a screen name. So I was like, all right, well, I really like the Dookie album by Green Day. So I'm just like, Dookie, it's taken. Okay. Well, if you had like, and keep in mind, this is 11-year-old me thinking, like going through this thought process. I'm like, well, if you had like a surplus of Dookie, where would you keep it? Probably in a shed. Like Dookieshed. Done. Great idea. And then so from that point forward, I just used Dookieshed for literally everything on the internet that I had to make an account for. And so when it came time to do YouTube, I was like, well, this way it'll be impossible to like impersonate me because I already have everything that's Dookieshed. So I'll just be Dookieshed. Like, I'm not going to get popular. Gets popular. And now everyone's like, what's with the name Dookieshed? And I'm just like, ugh. I heard Mega 64 had a good time with it last night after my panel. Did anybody go to theirs? Yeah. Apparently they call you guys Dookie heads. And they knew that there were spies among their ranks. Yes.
Okay. Would you be able to make a story about a mermaid using 5 words? Pikachu, sunglasses, plaid, mermaid, and the moon. What?
Pikachu, plaid.
She has the best questions. Pikachu, plaid, like this.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Pikachu plaid sunglasses, mermaid the moon.
Mermaid, the moon. Once upon a time, there was a mermaid that lived on the moon. But there was no water on the moon, and the sun was very bright. So she had to wear sunglasses all the time as she slowly shriveled up and started to die because there's no water. And then one day, a handsome astronaut wearing plaid came to the moon, clad in plaid, came to the moon and saw that there was a shriveling up, dying mermaid on the moon wearing sunglasses. And he took her back to Earth and waited for her to fully shrivel up and die and put her in a museum.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Pikachu. And continued his Pokemon Yellow game where he had a Pikachu. The end. It was Ash. Ash killed the mermaid.
That was dark.
Hi.
Jeez. Okay. Have you seen Dead Man Wonderland by chance?
No.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
I've heard it's good. I like to watch anime on Netflix before bed, but lots of times I start falling asleep halfway through an episode, so that's why I just watch stupid stuff about girls trying to sleep with 100 boys and host clubs. So I don't start anything like serious that I want to like actually pay full attention to, so I always like skip over it. But I am planning on it. I want to. I've heard it's very good.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your favorite genre of anime?
That's a tough one, because I probably would have said shonen a few years ago, because I was really into Bleach. I followed Bleach. I was watching Bleach in Japanese, like the day after it came out in Japan, like when they had first gotten to Soul Society. Like I was watching Bleach. It was probably like 10 years ago. Like, yeah.
He's really old.
I'm really old. Yeah, I was in high school. I was watching Bleach in high school. And I'm so not in high school anymore. But then I started to realize, after watching Dragon Ball Z and Bleach and other shonen, that they kind of just make episodes to make episodes. And they just go on and on and on. It's just escalation and gaining power levels to beat the bad guy. And then a new bad guy shows up. And I was like, I see what they're doing here. So, and the fact that Brotherhood is probably my favorite anime. And like, I really like stuff like Attack on Titan, and like Gurren Lagann. They're not really shonen. They're kind of shonen, but they're not meant to just like print money. You know, they're meant to be good stories. So, I don't know. I just like that. I like action. I guess action.
And then, if you could do a collab with any YouTubers.
Ego Raptor.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Why though?
Yeah.
Hey.
Why? Why? Because I think we would be really good friends. I think we'd get along well. People watch my videos and they're like, "You sound like Ego Raptor," and I'm like, "Really? That's cool." Yeah, his Mega Man X sequelitis. Like, I already liked him because of like Girl Chan and stuff, and then I watched that and I was just like, "Here's my Bible. Somebody made it and put it on the internet. This is everything that I have ever believed in, and somebody else feels that way too, and that's amazing, and I love this guy." Yes.
Hey, this question's for both of you, actually.
Okay.
What would you say your favorite movie is and your least favorite movie?
What would we watch together? Oh, God.
Well,
Ugh.
my favorite movie, to answer your question, is The Matrix. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I really love that movie. And least favorite? God, I don't know.
There's so many bad ones.
What's your favorite? Wait, I know your favorite movie.
You do know my favorite movie.
Try to remember what it is. But you can tell them.
I don't know how to get this thing off. Okay, I'm just going to lean over. I guess my favorite movie would be Prince of Egypt.
That's right.
It's my favorite movie. It's my favorite movie for 18 years now. God, I'm getting old.
No, you're not. I'm trying to think of like a movie I saw, because usually if I hate something, I don't finish it.
Oh, ooh, what What was that one movie that came out like a year ago that had the dude who made Family Guy in it, the Wild West movie? You know what I'm talking about?
Ways to Die in the West.
What was it?
A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah, A Million Ways to Die in the West. That movie was awful. That was the worst movie I think I've ever
Did anybody
seen.
see
Right
the-
next to Ted. Ted was such garbage.
Oh.
I hate the Family Guy dude. Like he used to be really funny, but all of his stuff is just crap. I agree. So yeah, screw that guy.
Has anybody seen the Blood Rain movie? Don't. It was a cool video game, but oh my god, that was probably the worst movie I've ever seen. If I had to say a least favorite movie, just based on the fact that it was god awful, that'd probably be it.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's up?
Not much. What are your thoughts about Nate moving to California?
It makes me sad. No, I think it's a good move because the YouTube community is like pretty big down there, and I still have yet to visit. Like apparently he was kind of on the fence about it, and then they visited. Him and Morgan visited, and they just loved it. They were just blown away, and they were like, "We are moving like in a month." I was just like, "Okay, well, I guess it must be cool over there." Apparently, it's like 73 degrees every single day, which when you know, I'm from Florida, and it's like 73% humidity every day, and it's 98 degrees, and it's awful. So, I mean, you know, I don't want to be selfish and say I wish he was staying in Florida, but I mean that'd be nice. But I'm happy for him, and maybe I'll move to LA someday.
Thank you.
No, you have to move to Texas.
Or Texas.
How many times have either of you signed a death note?
I've signed.
You did last night.
I signed one last night. A handful.
I've never signed
Less than
anything.
5. And I'm still here.
No.
I just think about the other Dookieshed when I sign it.
Also, how many times did you get hugged yesterday?
Several. I don't know. 20?
20
30?
plus.
And I'll probably get hugged more later.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you.
So you and Nate are a lot of people's bro TP. So
I understand that.
So
did you say bro TP?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Have you never heard that?
No.
Seriously?
Because I'm not.
You're from the internet.
I'm
You've
not
never heard bro
I'm
TP.
not. I don't troll those types of sites.
Okay.
I'm a YouTuber.
Oh, excuse me.
Go
Your
on.
question, sir.
So what do you think? Two questions. What is the most embarrassing you've caught Nate doing? And the same with Nate to you.
All right. I don't like telling that story because it's I say the thing that's funny and it's funnier when someone else tells it, but I'll tell it in
You're gonna like
in
this
spirit.
one. Just
So
keep it PG.
I mean, yeah, it'll be PG-ish. So this isn't really because honestly, I can't say I've like caught him doing anything embarrassing. And I don't think he's. I mean, we just do stupid crap constantly. Like nothing is surprising anymore. So that being said, we were at this convention in Texas called Bara no Toshicon, which was later renamed to Bara no Trainwreck, or
Shut up.
or as the voice actors dubbed it, Bara no Pay Me.
Shut up.
So, and it was not her fault, but she was helping run the convention. It was a really fun convention. I met a ton of cool people. But anyway, we all went out for sushi one night. I skipped ahead too far. So I forgot to pack underwear to this convention, and I just had like the pair that I was wearing that day, and so I had to borrow a pair of Nate's. And I'm a boxers guy. He's a boxer briefs guy. I was like, oh, this is different. This is new. This is kind of weird. And you know the mechanism for retrieving your device to relieve yourself is different on boxer briefs than it is on boxers. It's a little more complicated on boxer briefs. So anyway, we go out for sushi, and we're all sitting around waiting for our food. And yes, because we are a bro TP, I was like, I gotta go pee. And he's like, I'm gonna go with you. And so we went to the bathroom, like a couple of girls, and in the bathroom there's a urinal and a stall. So he walks up to the urinal. He walked in first. He walks up to the urinal. I walk into the stall, and he's just, he's standing there doing his business, and I'm standing there trying to do my business, and he just hears me say, "How do I get to my dick?" Because I'm seriously just like fumbling with this trap door. So it was just, it's funnier when he tells it because, I said the thing. It's funnier when someone else tells the story. But anyway, so that was a good time.
It's my favorite story.
It's a good story.
So now we know what type of underwear you both wear.
Now you know. I actually switched since then because I thought those were so comfy. Seriously.
From every anime, who's your waifu for laifu?
That would be Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
How did I know?
Yoko is so much woman,
Hello, little lady.
especially when she's actually 18. Because at the beginning of the show, she's not. Yes.
Have you ever pooped on yourself in public? And if so,
Pooped?
when, where, why, and how?
I've never pooped on myself in public. Had some close calls, though. At this very convention. What was that? Was that Friday?
I think it was Friday.
It was Friday.
Too
Okay,
much
so
coffee and too much of a line at the elevator.
I was drinking a lot of coffee, and I'm sure you guys have seen the state of the elevators during this convention. Yeah. So we're just like, want to go back up to the room? Yeah, let's go back up to the room. And I'm just like, I might have like a stomach thing in a minute. Like, I don't know, like just feel a little weird. And so we're just walking up to the elevator, and I'm just like, oh no, I'm definitely having a stomach thing. And we're just standing there, wait for the elevator. There's like a mass of people. I'm just like, go, 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 go. So I made it.
Barely.
Yeah, we walked into the
Elevator
hotel
stop
room,
on
and
every floor.
I just like threw everything and just ran into the bathroom. So poop stories from a guy named Dookieshed. What more do you want?
Besides those two, what's your favorite convention story that you personally had?
Let me tell you about.
Interaction you've had. Favorite fan interaction.
Let me tell you about a man named Stratton. Man named Stratton. Has anybody heard this? You probably wouldn't have because we've only told it at panels. And Nate tells this story because it happened to him, but I will be so glad to tell it because it's a great story. So there's this man named Stratton. And we are at this con in Texas, the one that she helped run, that was a train wreck. And we're at this con, and it was actually a really good time. I met so many like awesome people, like this girl, and also the voice actor for Android 16, Jeremy Inman. You guys know Android 16. Gohan, you have to fight Cell, Gohan. Yes. I love the birds. Fight for the birds, Gohan. So he is awesome. He's the coolest guy. I want to just hang out with him every day. If anybody watches Game of Thrones, he kind of reminds me of Robert Baratheon. He's just like this big old party animal. And so the con was so fun because everybody just partied in his room. We started calling it Jeremy Inman's Room Con. This con got canceled on the last day because of snow and horribleness. So anyway, we're all partying. Nate's there. I'm just drinking, and a lot of the times when somebody looks the part, they can kind of get away with like blending in with everybody else. So it was all guests and people that knew each other, and the voice actors and the YouTube people in this hotel room party. And this fellow named Stratton, handsome devil, 8 out of 10, walks into the room. He's like, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" And everybody's just like, "Oh, this guy, he must be something. He must be something. He must be a staff or whatever." So he's just like, "Hey, let's do shots." And I'm like, I'm doing shots with Stratton. And during this entire story, the location of me is just in this hotel room getting blasted. Nate was on a fun adventure with this man named Stratton. So Stratton goes up to Nate. He's like, "Nate, I love you, man. I saw your performance and your voice is like, oh, it's so beautiful. And Nate's like, oh, thanks, man. He's like, no, listen, your voice is amazing. I want to rip out your throat and like put it in my throat so I can have your voice. And Nate's just like, yeah, cool, man. Thanks, man. And so, we're just partying. And then he's like even more drunk. I think this dude just kept feeding me shots and then like bouncing over to Nate and being like, Nate, I love you, man. What are you doing tomorrow? And Nate's like, oh, I have a panel at 11:30. He's like, oh, well, it's really late. You gotta go to bed. And Nate's like, yeah, I know, thanks, man. I got it. I'll be fine. I'm not getting drunk. Nate doesn't really drink, so he's like, I'm not really, drunk or anything. I'm not gonna be hungover. Everything's gonna be fine. He's like, okay, all right, well, I'll see you at your panel. So Nate walks outside to go get some air, and who does he run into but Stratton? And this is probably an hour later. And he's like, Nate, you gotta go to bed. You have a panel at 11:30. You gotta get some sleep. And Nate's like, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So, time passes, and the story is not over.
It never ends.
And I got to make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I think we're on track. I think we're on track so far. Okay.
Because didn't he go up to him like 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
over the
Oh
night?
yeah.
Like,
He didn't leave him alone. And okay, so
crazy.
Nate runs into these girls outside, and they're just like, hey, there's like this weird guy following us around. Can we just like hang out with you for a minute? And Nate's like, oh yeah, no, totally, I understand. So Nate's just to stand there talking to them, and who should walk up? It's Stratton. And they're like, that's the guy. And so he walks up and he just pushes them aside. And he's like, I don't care about you. Nate, you gotta go to bed, man. It's like 4 a.m. You have a panel at 11:30. So finally, Nate goes to bed. Panel time rolls around. The con's pretty much canceled, but Nate goes to his panel anyway. Guess who's not there? Stratton. So that's the story of Stratton. I don't even remember what the question was. A fan encounter. Yeah. So yeah, he was like, I didn't see any of this happen because he was just like, he's one of those guys that's like, he pours 2 shots and he's like, hey, who wants to do a shot with me? And everybody's like, no, we're good. He's like, all right, well, I'm doing both of them then. He's that guy. So it was a fun time.
That guy sucked.
He would. At the time, I was like, this Stratton guy's really cool. Like, we were just like, what's up, bro? He's like, what's up, bro? Nice beard. And I'm like, nice beard yourself. It was just like this awesome like bromance, but apparently he's a freaking weirdo. I found him on Facebook. I just got curious one day, and I was like, Stratton. Oh, there he is. So anyway, does anybody have any other questions? We have like 5 minutes.
Anything.
Oh no.
Yes. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color? It's red.
It should be purple.
It should be. Well, red is contained within purple, so. Yes.
What's your favorite moment what's your funniest moment that's happened when you were recording that you didn't put on YouTube?
Oh my God. I was playing some Super Mario Brothers 1 ROM hacks, and like there was some messed up stuff. Like there was one where I don't even want to talk about. Like there was one where you're like he's like in a KKK robe, and I literally fell out of my chair. I was like, this is not okay. Though that was a really funny time. I can't remember if there was a lot in Honey Pop because I played a whole bunch of Honey Pop before I actually started recording because I just wanted to I wanted to like test it out. I just wanted to see what all the hype was about. I just wanted to just dip my toe in, see what it was, see what the deal was with Honey Pop, and I ended up playing for hours. And like I was just up at like 2 a.m. just like laughing my ass off because that game's hilarious. And I was like, why did I play so much of this game without recording it? But I just couldn't help myself.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of the redhead girl? You know, the really...
Audrey?
Yeah.
I like her. I mean, she's terrible, but it's a front, you know. I want to get to the girl inside. I want to get to the core, you know. I want to find out who's in there, who's really in there. I want to see the real Audrey. I get so into Honey Pop. It's stupid. Yes.
Sup, Skillet? Okay, so again, messenger questioner. Do you own Dragon Ball Zverse? No, what?
Xenoverse?
Xenoverse.
I don't actually.
Well, do you enjoy playing it? Because that was the second question.
I'm gonna say yes. I don't own it, but I know I haven't even played it at all. I really want to because you guys know Team 4-Star?
Oh yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Nappa. Vegeta. That Nappa. The guy that does that voice in Dragon Ball Z Abridged is one of the custom character voices in Xenoverse. Because they wanted him to use that Nappa voice. Because like Dragon Ball Z Abridged has become like a real thing. Like Funimation like recognizes it and is like, yeah, this is like as popular as any anime would be. Wow. So.
One more question. Like, I didn't know if I had to get reserves or anything. Can I have you sign something after this real quick?
Yeah, I actually wanted to announce this again. My autograph session is in the dealer's room in the back left corner
By the
where the
refreshments.
autographs are, if you guys know where that is. And that'll be going for I think 45 minutes.
1:45 to 3:15.
So right after this. And I think last question.
Have you ever recorded yourself and didn't realize you were recording?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Fortunately, it was never anything like super embarrassing, but like I usually just have my record key as like the little asterisk on the numpad on the side. And like I guess one day I needed to actually press that, and I was just like screwing around on the internet, and I see this video file, and I'm like, what is this 2-hour-long thing? And it's just like me editing, and then Facebook, and then music, and just all this junk. And I'm like, huh, so that's what I did for 2 hours. So yes. Thank you all for coming. Woo! I'm sorry Nate couldn't be here.
I'm right
and
here.
he's going to be sorry. But yeah, if any of you want a autograph, and I also have brand spanking new T-shirts that are $15. If you guys want any of that good stuff, just come to the dealer's room, the autograph section. You'll see me. I'll be there. Give yourselves a round of applause. And also for this convention, for the staff, it's been so great. They've been so helpful. I love it.